All right, so the alert for May 2026 just fired right now. And as you can see, the market has rallied quite a bit since the start of May. And so, after a long time, we received a short signal. And I think that's pretty valid, because I think there's going to be some form of correction. Because it seems a bit overbought right now. But again, like, let's see how this month's trade plays out. We can see the alerts are fired at exactly the right time right here. And if you go into NinjaTrader, you would see that, we got the same entry, which is at the close of the scan. So I'll update you on how this trade plays out for this month in the next segment. All right, so the bar is about to close any minute now. Yep, and there you go. Our strategy closed at the close of this candle, which is around 59K in profit, right? So now let's look at the NinjaTrader portion. Cool. Well, NinjaTrader gave us a little bit of extra in terms of a boost, and so we got around, you know, 72K as net profit, right? Which is pretty cool if you ask me. So yeah, another profitable month, another profitable trade. Order canceled. Something to say about this trade is that something which I found to be like very interesting is that after the contracts, after the entries in these two candles, as you can see, it went way against us, right? And so you had like, what, like a negative 200-point drawdown. And when that was happening, I was like, money is not real until it's real, right? Like that's like, one of the mantras which I came over because at the end of the day, everything in trading, everything you see in the screen, it's just numbers on the screen, right? And Sublime MRR is like an employee, right? And in my mind, it's not like, oh, if I would have closed here, I would have got so much more money, or if I would have closed there, I would have got so much. Oh, I might lose so much money if it like goes against me. I literally don't think like that anymore at this point, And if you have been watching my videos, you'll understand why, right? Because in my mind, Sublime MRR is like an employee, and I tell the employee, okay, go to the market, get me some money by the end of the month, right? That's it, chart this number, this drawdown, this, I don't care, because this is a domain in which it's been born, right? So it's like his own, its own hometown, right? It's stuff, right? So it knows these numbers better than I can, and it's great at it, right? So at this point, I don't even like consider like how much opportunity cost happened, how much would happen. So when this drawdown was happening against me, I was just like, oh well, money's not real until it's real, right? Because Sublime MRR is like completely like adjusted to it. There was a bit of uncertainty in my um like I would say like 1% uncertainty and fear because recently the exchanges like they had like a 25K limit to like trade like futures and all of these contracts, and the SEC ended up removing that, so a lot of people who don't have the threshold required to run full contracts can also participate in a way. And yeah, as long as they can handle the drawdown, right? So that's why I was like, well, what maybe that might have some effect. Maybe that might just uh, end up like making the strategy behave a bit abnormally. But the point of me ranting for the past 3 minutes is to just tell you that it still works, right? And if you're not using it, like I don't know, most probably I'll end up just closing the doors and making millions, behind the scenes, and I don't know, being some form of social media influencer or something like that, right? And then you'll be like, oh, let me apply, let me show my worth, then it's gonna be like the angel investing list, you have to show you're a accredited investor, blah blah blah, right? You have to do none of that shit, right? So I don't know why you don't want to take a bet, right? Like maybe that's what human nature is, right? You don't realize the value of something until you lose it. So let's see. I hope you can sign up for next month's trade, and if so, look forward to onboarding you and seeing you next month.